All right, so Julie asked me to kind of document this a little bit. So, first off, she gets a Merry Christmas card from Dad saying, "Forgive me if I did anything wrong," much like Alexander Hamilton there. There's a lot to keep together. And then she also gets her first video, which is the first King song. And then she gets her first clue from the King. And you can see that here, written in nice script. That's what's inside of that first letter there, which is folded. And yeah, I learned how to do wax seals for that. So you have the first one. He basically gives her a clue that she's looking for Thomas Jefferson, who is a bit of a sommelier. So that should take her to the wine rack where she will find, hey, what did I miss? Thomas Jefferson. So Thomas Jefferson has his own clue in here and says that he went for like a quick meal at the Grange. So quick meal, microwave. We head over here. She gets her card and message from Eliza. And Eliza's is in here, and Eliza Hamilton's message says that he left basically a codex for her to figure out. And that is in this back card, but it's basically just a fancier, nicer version of this that she can use to figure out the coded message. So that coded message will send her where she thinks Hamilton is. But it's not actually Hamilton. She runs our good boy, George Washington, instead. George Washington has a message for her as well, saying that his close friend is staying with a French-American couple in York, and they keep their correspondence in a bedroom commode, which is like a nightstand drawer. So if you go to the nightstand drawer, holy cow, who do we find here? Lafayette. So inside is, of course, the Lafayette card, like all the other ones. And this one comes with a three-dimensional puzzle that she will need to spin around in a multitude of ways to open it up. And once she gets through the first one, there are two more inside of each other. They're kind of like Russian nesting dolls, but it's all a tricky puzzle to figure out. So once she finishes with the message from Lafayette, which is, of course, in French, as it would be, it'll tell her that she is looking for a burr, and that should make her think cold and go to a refrigerator. So she heads over to the refrigerator, and there she finds this. She finds a card saying she has the wrong Burr. It's Aaron Burr's father, Aaron Burr Sr., instead of the Burr she's looking for. There's a card for him in here. Also on top of that is a code, a wrapped code. She can use that code to figure out how to solve this guy. And this guy here, you have to spin these around once you have the right code, and after that, it pops open. Inside of there is yet another clue. And that clue is from the other Burr where you got, or no, I'm sorry, that takes her over to the other Burr. So that takes her to the real Aaron Burr, his card, and his message. His message says, congratulations on, finding him, but oh, crap, where did he go again? Looks like he's always on the move, but he left this behind, solving it's beyond me. Maybe you can figure it out, which takes you to this diabolical puzzle where you have to move these things around, and then there's some other tricks within the box to get it to open. Once you get that box open, it will give you a clue to Alexander Hamilton's location, where she will find her second to last card with actual handwriting and stuff from the real Alexander Hamilton from a couple hundred years ago, just like all the other ones. And that clue will lead her to the mailbox where he is hidden what the king's been looking for this whole time, which is this package to King George. Inside of here is, of course, the King George card, and there are instructions in Alexander Hamilton's message there to take it back to King George. And once it's back with King George, That gives me time to switch out the video to the final video. I should mention the middle video, or the second King song, is on a flash drive inside of that codex. Once she gets the whole way through, the whole nesting doll thing, that's where that one is. But this one, that'll be the third and final video. That's where she gets the reveal that she's going to see Hamilton. We got tickets on her birthday in New York City, row B, so second row back. That's the big surprise, but also in that song, it lets her know that they're hidden and we're not going to tell her the location. She just kind of has to find them in the house, and good luck if you ever find them. And that kind of rounds out the whole entire thing. So all these letters are printed in these little guys. They all have, fancy wax seals on it with the initials of whoever the person is in charge. Of course, all of these include a little specimen or a card in a fancy box that lights up that has original writing from those historical figures on it. So pretty cool stuff.